resting here as we begin our practice of Yoga Nidra, just making sure that you're really comfortable and that you're in a position where you can be really comfortable and still for the next 15-20 minutes. And just being aware of the shape and the form of your body as it rests on the floor. And just being aware of the points of contact between the back of your body and the floor. And as you exhale, just let the weight of your body drop down through the points of contact with the floor into the support of the earth beneath you. So that every exhalation now has this sensation of letting go. As if you're giving the weight of your body to the earth like a gift. And just being aware of the flow of the breath. The breath coming in and the breath going out. And notice that with each breath, you let the body settle a little deeper into this place of stillness and quietness. And as your body settles into the stillness, your breath can become more spacious and free. Listen to the sound of your breath, focusing in on the sound of your breath coming in and going out. As we come towards this time of Yule, the longest night, the winter solstice, for this practice tonight we're going to set ourselves the intention of letting go of those things that no longer serve us. Of turning in with this sense of introspection and cultivating a sense of love and compassion for ourselves so that we can nourish ourselves. This is traditionally, as I said, a time for reflection, of quietness, of stillness, almost wiping the slate clean so that when the spring comes we can begin afresh and anew, full of energy and enthusiasm. So making it our intention to let go of those things that no longer serve us, to nourish ourselves and to give ourselves an opportunity to rest, turn inwards, and to prepare for what might be to come in the spring. So resting here with the breath and being aware of the breath as it enters and leaves the body. As we return to this awareness of the cyclical nature of our breath and of our lives, of the seasons on this planet Earth, we can use the breath as a tool for that awareness. So that as you breathe in, imagine that you're breathing in that vitality, that life, that spring energy that comes, that sense of renewal, rebirth. And as you breathe out, you feel that sense of introspection, collection, recollection, harvest, the autumn of the breath. So that the inhalation represents the spring and the exhalation represents the autumn. The inhalation is the growth, the vitality, the life, the new. The exhalation is the harvest, the fruits, the drawing in, the quiet. And between these two phases of the breath that represent the life and the force and the rising energy of spring, and the softness of the returning and the introspection of the autumn. At the end of the inhalation, you have this moment of fullness, full of energy, of life, the full hot sun, the power of the summer. And at the end of the exhalation, you have this moment of complete quiet, of darkness, of stillness. Almost, everything is dead. Everything is still. And that's the end of the exhalation. So being aware of this cyclical nature of your breath, being aware of how that represents the cyclical nature of the seasons of the earth, the seasons of the body, the seasons of the breath. Inhaling through the spring to that bright, full summer of heat and vitality. Breathing out through the summer, through the exhalation, through the autumn, gathering the fruits of our labors, so that at the end of the exhalation we can rest at this moment of winter, of stillness, of quietness. Through the spring, everything begins to grow. Life starts again. The breath cycle begins again. Moving through these seasons of the body, the seasons of the breath, the seasons of the earth. You can't have one phase without the other. They all have to be there for the cycle to work, for life to continue. Each phase has its own power and its own beauty. But they all represent the greater beauty and power of the whole. These cycles of the seasons driven by the sunlight, by the power of the sun as it lands on the earth. So as we are laying here, we can imagine that sunlight, that we are like the earth, and that sunlight is shining down on us, bathing our body with its warmth and its vitality. So feel that sensation of warmth at the crown of your head. Feel the sun rising at the crown of the head. And feel that sensation of warmth traveling through the body, through the third eye, the center of the eyebrows, the lips and the throat. Feel that sunlight touching collarbones, the shoulders, the elbows, the forearms and the wrists, the palms of the hands, the fingers, so that the whole of the arms and the upper body is bathed in the sunlight. Feel the warmth on your skin. Feel the warmth in the palms of your hands. Imagine you're holding those two little orbs, those two little balls of sunlight in the palms of your hands. And then letting that awareness travel back up through the arms to the armpits, to the chest. Taking a moment to just rest that sunlight, feel that sunlight over the heart. Feel that heat permeating through the whole of the body, down into the chest, the ribs, solar plexus, the navel, the lower tummy, the hip bones, the mound of Venus, the groins, the thighs, the knees, the shins and the calves, the ankles, tops of the feet and the soles of the feet and all of the toes, bathed in this warm sunlight. And even though it's winter, you can feel the warmth of the sun resting on your skin. So that you can feel the sunlight warming your body from the crown of your head to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. So that the whole of your body is heavy and soft and relaxed. So that the whole of your physical body is heavy and soft and completely relaxed, bathed in the warmth of this sunlight. And slowly drawing your awareness back up into the center of your heart. And seeing the sunlight here like a little orb shining deep in the middle of your chest, where your heart sits. And breathing into this space, and with each breath in, drawing in the prana, the life force from the air around you. Breathing it into your heart. So that with each breath, that little orb at the center of the chest glows a little brighter. And as you inhale, send that light out through the whole of your body. Exhaling into that heart space, focusing in on that heart, that little glowing orb. And as you inhale, let that awareness shine out through the body like ripples across the surface of a pond. These waves of light traveling through the whole of the body and into the space beyond. Bathing each cell with this deep sense of wholeness, of peace. Welcoming yourself home to yourself. Resting in this place of deep stillness and peace. this sense of oneness, of wholeness, of perfection. This sense of being completely whole and perfect, just as you are. So breathing into this heart space, seeing this bright orb of light, and seeing this light as a little jewel that you can carry with you. This deep sense of love and compassion for yourself. And once again, reminding yourself of your intention to let go of that which no longer serves you, and to draw your awareness inwards, to take a moment of reflection and introspection, to reconnect with what you need at the deepest level of your being, and to fill your heart with love and compassion for yourself. Acknowledging that this deep sense of love and compassion for yourself is a wellspring that allows you to share love in your life, and that it's only by loving yourself that you can share that love with others. You can be compassionate with others only if you can be compassionate to yourself. So acknowledging the benefits and the blessings and the gifts of this practice. Seeing them as a little jewel resting at the center of your heart that you can take with you out beyond your mat once the practice is over. But while we're here, just resting for a few more moments in this place of deep stillness, rest and peace. Svasti Prajabhyaha Pali Palayantam Nayena Magena Mahi Mahishaha Ko Brahmani Vyaha Shubhamastu Nityam Lokaha Samistaha Sukhino Bhavantahu Lokaha Samistaha Sukhino Bhavantahu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So once again, bringing your attention back to your breath, becoming aware of the sound of your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Listen to the sound of your breath and make your breaths a little deeper, a little noisier, so that you can hear the breath as it enters and leaves your body. Use the inhalation now as a way of bringing that sense of vitality and life back into your body. With each inhalation, create this sense of lightness, drawing the energy back into your body so that you can begin slowly to prepare to move. So that each inhalation is a waking breath. And acknowledging that this practice of Yoga Nidra is now over. And just beginning to bring a little bit of movement back into your body, so you can touch the tip of your thumb to the tip of each of your fingers in turn. You can scrunch up and wriggle your toes, curl up and then wriggle your fingers. Turn the wrists and the ankles around. You can squeeze and release the muscles in the arms. Squeeze and release the muscles in the legs. And just take a moment to just check in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling now at the end of the practice compared to how you felt at the start. And then being aware of the physical sensations around you, being aware of what you can hear, what you can smell, what you can taste. Probably won't be able to see very much if you've got the eye pillow on. But you certainly should be able to smell that lovely smell of the lavender. Feel the sensations on your skin. Feel the ground underneath you. So when you're ready, just gently bending your knees and slowly and carefully rolling over onto your right side. And just take a couple of moments here on your side to just rest. Don't be in a rush to move, just really take your time. If you still need a little bit of grounding, you can spread the palm of your hand and your fingers onto the earth. So left hand usually, if you're on your right side, just to give you an extra sense of grounding. Then when you're ready, and only when you're ready, you can slowly and carefully push yourself back up to your seated position.